Today, we are talking about something very important, something many people feel but don't always know how to explain. We are talking about manipulation, and more importantly, about the moment when you finally realize that people can't manipulate you anymore.
Yes, and this moment is very powerful because it doesn't come with noise or drama. It often comes quietly, when you suddenly feel calmer, stronger, and more aware of what is happening around you.
Exactly. Before, manipulation felt confusing. You felt guilty, even when you did nothing wrong. You doubted yourself, even when your feelings were valid. And many times, you thought the problem was you.
That's true. Manipulation works because it slowly makes you question your own thoughts and emotions. Someone speaks for you, decides for you, or makes you feel responsible for their behavior.
And the most difficult part is that manipulation doesn't always look bad. Sometimes it looks like care. Sometimes it looks like advice. Sometimes it looks like love. But inside, you feel tired, small, or uncomfortable.
Yes, and that discomfort is very important. It's a signal. When you start listening to that signal, things begin to change.
The moment people can't manipulate you anymore is not when you fight back. It's when you understand yourself better. You start trusting your feelings. You stop explaining yourself too much. You stop trying to please everyone.
And slowly, you become harder to control, not because you are aggressive, but because you are clear. You know what you want. You know what you don't accept anymore.
In this first part, we want you to understand one simple idea. Manipulation loses its power when you become aware. Awareness is the beginning of freedom.
And in the next part, we'll talk about the signs that show you are no longer easy to manipulate, even if you don't notice it yet. In this part, let's talk about the signs that show you are no longer easy to manipulate, even if you don't clearly realize it yet.
Yes, because many people think freedom comes with a big reaction or a strong moment, but most of the time, it comes with small changes in behavior.
One of the first signs is that you pause before responding. Before, you answered quickly because you were afraid of disappointing others. Now, you take a moment. You think. You breathe. And that pause changes everything.
Another sign is that you no longer feel the need to explain yourself all the time. You understand that saying no is not rude. You understand that your silence does not mean agreement. You feel comfortable keeping your energy for yourself.
Yes, and you also start noticing patterns. You recognize when someone uses guilt, fear, or pressure to get what they want. Instead of reacting emotionally, you see the situation clearly.
And when you see clearly, you stop blaming yourself. You realize that not everything is your responsibility. You stop carrying emotions that are not yours.
Another important change is how your body reacts. You feel less tension. You sleep better. Your thoughts feel lighter because you are no longer fighting inside your head.
You also become more honest, but in a calm way. You say what you mean without attacking. You don't raise your voice. You don't defend yourself aggressively. You simply state your truth.
And that calm honesty is very powerful. Manipulation needs confusion and emotional chaos. Clarity makes manipulation weak.
By this point, people around you may start reacting differently. Some will respect your boundaries. Others may feel uncomfortable because they can no longer control you.
And that discomfort is not a sign that you are doing something wrong. It's a sign that you are changing.
In the next part, we'll talk about how to protect this new clarity and how to stay mentally free without becoming cold or distant. In this last part, let's talk about how to protect this new awareness and how to stay mentally free without becoming distant or cold.
Yes, because freedom doesn't mean building walls. It means building clear boundaries that protect your peace.
One of the most important things is to stay connected to yourself. Check in with your feelings regularly. If something feels heavy, confusing, or uncomfortable, don't ignore it.
Manipulation often works when we abandon ourselves. When you stay present with your emotions, you notice early signs, and you can respond calmly instead of reacting emotionally.
Another key point is accepting that not everyone will like the new version of you. When you stop being easy to manipulate, some people may call you distant, cold, or selfish.
But protecting your mental space is not selfish. It's necessary. You are allowed to choose peace over approval.
You also don't need to explain your growth to everyone. Your calm behavior is enough. Your consistency is enough.
And over time, you'll notice something important. You attract healthier conversations. You feel safer expressing yourself. You trust your decisions more.
Freedom feels simple. There is less noise in your mind. Less guilt in your heart. More space to be yourself.
And when people can't manipulate you anymore, it's not because you changed who you are. It's because you finally returned to yourself.
If you're listening to this, remember this simple truth. You don't need to fight. You don't need to prove anything. Awareness, calm, and clarity are already enough.
And that's how you stay free, grounded, and in control of your own life.
Thank you for listening. Take your time. Breathe. And trust yourself.